but should be okay. My name is Othmane, so this is 2014. I was at the tech conference in Dublin, and one guy just wanted to pitch his business, and at the end of the pitch, the investor said, "Son, I understood fuck all to what you just said. You must be an engineer." This broke my heart. And for several reasons, and I'm just trying to time the thing, okay. So I worked in aerospace before, and for me, an engineer is somebody who's working in the dark, taking pride in doing great work, building these amazing systems, and I didn't like that he was treated this way. So I had to do something about it. I worked also on the marketing side of the aerospace industry, so something started to emerge as a pattern that I was observing among us engineers. We have something of value, we are aware of it, but when we present it to the other side, they don't get it. So is it our fault? Is it their fault? And this is the wrestle that we have as technical, rational people, understanding how do we convey this valuable thing that we have to the other. And this is how it felt to me. As a founder, as an entrepreneur, trying to figure out sales and marketing as an engineer was literally like this salmon trying to swim upstream. And if some of you are technical, you might know what I'm talking about. Come on, finish swimming. It's 20 seconds. So when I understood one thing I will share with you today, it felt like this, you know, T-1000 Terminator, like the barriers of the prison just left completely. And I escaped from that prison, and I went to liberate my friends and burn the freaking castle. And now I'm on a journey to actually build a mini revolution. Yeah. So it's mostly a revolution within, because it's not the other's fault. We have to change something. It's fine if people say engineers can't really talk, they're really awkward, socially awkward. I don't care, but we can't believe that. So that's the revolution that I'm working on, and I'm taking you on a little ride. So, and this is useful in different settings, whether we're at work with colleagues to convey the value of our work, of our expertise. At networking events like this one, maybe something you can use afterwards for the events I will share with you, to get introductions. At trade shows, to get leads. I used to work in trade shows a lot, so it's so critical when we're meeting strangers to realize something, and it starts with something as simple as, "Hey, so tell me, what do you do?" And we go into those very boring, I'm a software engineer, I'm a founder, I'm a startup founder, I'm a doctor, I'm a designer. And there's a great reason to understand why this is so boring. Like, we are soliciting the rational part of the brain of total strangers that have to spend so much effort to figure out what kind of engineer, what type of business, B2B or B2C. And we are forcing all this energy onto them to figure that out. And this is not fair, because actually what's going on is that it's our monkey brain that's at play. When we're meeting new people, we're talking monkey to monkey, primitive part of the brain. We need to figure out something very quickly. How much effort do I have to spend to figure out what you just told me? All right? And we're gonna talk a lot in monkey terms to make it simple. We have just 20 seconds. So I call it the oranges. So when I say I'm an engineer, I'm a founder, I'm throwing oranges at the other side, peel them, eat them, figure it out. What I'm suggesting is to go straight to the orange juice, where we are building this one line that cuts through the chase. We do all this work up front, and we deliver the juice. You know what happens? Okay, punchline gone. This is like our weapon. You know, in the old times, you walk with a sword. This is your protective thing. This is, as a business owner, especially in business, we need to know how to present ourselves into the minimum words. And this is a tool, this is a defensive mechanism. We can go into the unknown and feel secure about it. And it goes like this, it's very simple, okay? I'm not reinventing the wheel. And it says, I help a person. Monkeys understand another monkey. Humans understand other humans. And we understand problems of other humans. I help technical founders with getting understood by non-technical people. Got it, right. Okay, so this leads, why this formula? This formula leads to only two outcomes if we apply it diligently. Oh wait, you need to talk to my cousin Georgi. He has a business, I still don't understand what he's doing. And the other one is, if it's the target audience you're talking to, let's talk after this meeting. That's how it works. So I went on to a journey to share this message, myself doing all the mistakes engineers do, even teaching this. Teaching positioning, nobody had a clue what it is. But after the talk, one of the engineers came to me and said, Othmane, this was a great talk, I loved it. But we are engineers, we can't talk. I couldn't sleep. So I created Engineers Can Talk. That's my community, that's my movement, that's my rallying cry. I started to test it with some seminars to help young entrepreneurial engineers to find these few words that describe them so people would get them introductions and leads. And now they told me, Othmane, after these 4 hours, we need a community. So last year, in September, I created my community on School. It's international. We're only 100 people strong. And we have CTOs, post-exit founders, PhDs, doctors, electricians, CTOs, project managers from all over the world. And when I ask them today, hey guys, what do you struggle most with? Sales. So I created Engineers Can Sell, which is a mastermind to help technical founders of service firms to actually get away from being a commodity in the service space. And I worked in the summer with a few of them to pre-launch it, to figure out the offer. And I came up with this promise: close your first 5K strategy client in 6 weeks, sell 10K of strategy per month, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the biggest equation here for technical minds is, if you want to be good at sales, you need to be better at marketing, because the marketing can do the heavy lifting for your sales. If we have to do all this convincing in sales, it's because our marketing sucks. So we have to choose. Easy now, harder later, or hard now, easy later. So this is a QR code I will send you, I will share with you to join this community. It's called Engineers Can Talk. This is my first sales experience, selling donuts at the beach in south of France. I learned most of it, and that's all. Thank you for your attention.